I see so many decks and patios that just aren't being used. With our weather here, it's either too hot or it's too cold. And if the weatherman calls for even a chance of rain, you can't make plans to use your deck.
Wouldn't it be great if you could bring the outdoors indoors? Well, you can. Milanese Remodeling has been custom building porch enclosures for over 40 years. A custom-built porch enclosure from Milanese Remodeling will allow you and your family to enjoy the great outdoors right from your own home's porch or patio. A Milanese Remodeling porch enclosure featuring cathedral ceilings, custom-made trapezoid glass on the gable end, operating transom windows, and sliding glass and screen walls will allow you to really enjoy the fresh air and beauty of the out-of-doors in comfort and style, because it will protect your porch, your furniture, your family, and you from the driving rain, the snow, the freezing cold, the bugs, and the hot sun that chase you indoors now. You'll still enjoy all of the natural light, views, and fresh air, but you won't be bothered by the brutal, foul weather Mother Nature can dish out. Milanese Remodeling can install a home enclosure patio room right on your existing deck. Or Milanese Remodeling can enclose an existing breezeway or porch. Your patio room will be custom built to whatever size and location you desire. Could you and your family use more space? Would you like to have a patio room for the kids to play in, to eat out on, for parties, picnics, and entertaining friends? For your hot tub? Just for you, to relax in peace and quiet? Well, then it's time for you to pick up the phone and give Milanese Remodeling a call at area code 610-384-5820. We'll be happy to come out to your home, listen to your ideas. Then we'll take all the measurements for your new room and answer any questions you may have. After you agree to have us build your new room, we'll need a few weeks to prepare all the materials. But soon, we'll be back out to your home to custom build your new patio room. The on-site construction will be complete in just a few days. Before you know it, your new patio room will be ready to enjoy. If you compare that to the months it takes to build a wood frame room and the mess and expense of all that excavation, masonry, and the dirt and drywall dust through the whole house, we think you'll agree that we make it easy for you. Let's take a look at a patio room being custom built by Milanese Remodeling over an existing wood deck.
This is a perfect example of a deck that just wasn't getting good use. The homeowners invited me out because they couldn't use the deck. It was either too hot or it was too cold. And when they had it cook out, bugs were a problem. And of course, if it rained, they were chased indoors. So we custom designed a patio room just for them. And they liked the idea of the patio room as opposed to a room built with 2x4s because it would give them more glass and more of a view of the outdoors. And that's because we use aluminum extrusions. Now, these aluminum extrusions surpass the BOCA code, the building code, but they take up less space than wood. So we're able to, above all the doors and in the gable end and on the transoms, we're able to install glass and screens so that, again, you have more of a feel of the great outdoors. Another advantage of the aluminum is that it's not going to rot, it won't warp, and it won't twist. We guarantee it. The roof of the room is constructed with high-density polystyrene insulation that has aluminum skins both above and below. It's got a baked enamel finish, just like all the aluminum parts. So you can avoid and eliminate the expensive maintenance of painting. You'll never have to paint your room. In most cases, we can build your room right on your existing wood deck. That's going to save you a lot of money. In fact, this custom-built room right here with insulated glass doors, insulated glass transoms, insulated glass trapezoid windows on the gable ends, cathedral ceiling, ceiling fan, electrical outlets, cable TV, phone lines, insulated floor and plywood could cost you less than half of what a traditional stick-built room would. That's going to save you a lot of money. Well, here we are. Not a week later, and this custom-built patio room is complete. Complete with insulated glass walls, including trapezoid gable ends, sliding operating transom windows, insulated sliding doors, ceiling fan, carpeting, insulated floor. This room was completed in about a week's time, putting the homeowner through as little inconvenience as possible. We enjoyed being able to build this room and would love to build one for you. Please, give us a call at 384-5820. We try to make it easy for you, but you've got to take that first step. Please, pick up your phone. Give Milanese Remodeling a call. Let us stop by your home so we can talk with you about your new patio room. Now, let's talk with some of your neighbors who have already had Milanese Remodeling install a new patio room.
We had contacted a prior contractor, and they were going to do the sunroom for us. We're actually 3-season room, that's all we wanted. And we gave a deposit. Well, then things went bad. They went out of business. So we contacted Milanese. We always heard they were reputable and provided good service on the radio through WCOJ. So we called them, and we're very satisfied. There was one occasion we had company, and we were out on the deck, and it started to rain. We had to move everyone inside. So now with the sunroom, you're covered. We're very satisfied. They were on time. The work was done just the way we wanted it, and no problems. And we loved the sunroom.
And we had talked to a couple different companies, and it wasn't until you came out and really offered us exactly what we were looking for in a room. And basically, we had talked about a shed roof to begin with, and we were afraid of cutting down on light in the house. And when you talked about the cathedral ceiling and being able to do the roof line to make it look like part of the existing house, that's really what convinced us that we should be doing business with Milanese.
Not even better than I had dreamed it. And I've been dreaming this room for 3 years. And it's prettier and more rewarding than I could even have imagined. I'm looking forward to spending many, many happy moments here.
They were great. Had no complaints. From beginning to start, they were friendly and courteous, and did exactly what we wanted them to do, and loved the room. Great. They did what we wanted, changed everything around that we wanted them to change. Had no complaints whatsoever.
We were having dinner out on the deck, and all we found were bugs in the evenings, because that's basically when we're home to enjoy the outdoors. So we started with the idea of just building a screened-in porch. But that plan, of course, got a little bit beyond that particular dream and ended up getting into what we have today. So we like to spend time outdoors, and so we decided if we're going to do it, we're going to do it right, and ended up getting a sunroom like you see behind you.
Excellent. Everything went as promised, no delays, everything was excellent.
And I was here during the day, and I was watching the men. They were very nice, very manly, and very well ordered and worked. Very good.
We've dealt with your father back in 1960, and we've been knowing him when you was only a little small kid. So we know he do quality work. That's why we called him again.
Great. So how did you like dealing with this thing?
Oh, excellent. Very good. I would highly recommend you to anybody.